This guy was a peace crusader, preaching peace in the city of Buea. And seeing the government of Cameroon and Munja, they do not want peace. That is why they killed him.
Yes, now these people that come for Sunday, that they can't go on the time to step on us. Yes. Now Amba this. No be Amba. Wait, no be Amba. No be Amba. Amba talk anyhow, he say anyhow. Sagat, una come out bush. Una come out bush. Amba, you talk anyhow, you say anyhow. If they no come out for bush, now so they'll go all the one after the other. Any Amba you for here, can't give me a gun. You go for city house. It not be so. My new name now na the Kadu. Walai. Amba talk anyhow. Amba see anyhow. Inshallah.
That is Munja dancing and celebrating on the bodies of 2 students from the University of Buea that he and other military of the Cameroon government brutally killed, pulled out from their own apartment and killed, accusing them of being Ambazonia fighters. But I have a message to those the government of Cameroon is using, Munja, and those from DDR Center. I have a message for you. The Anglophone crisis will end one day. That is sure. The Anglophone crisis will end one day. And when the Anglophone crisis will end, the security you are having now from the government of Cameroon will not be any longer. And you will be left alone to face the population. You will be left alone to face those you have killed, their relatives. You will be left alone to face those you have appointed. You have appointed their relatives that they are Ambazonia fighters. You have forcefully accused their relatives that they are Ambazonia fighters, and they were arrested. Some were killed. You will face. Welcome to TFA Talking Point. Please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for your support. I was so disturbed, and that is why I did not report immediately on this particular case of 2 students who were brutally killed in Buea by the military of the Cameroon government. These students, they are students from the University of Buea. They were pulled out from their apartment by the military of the Cameroon government and killed. And their bodies were being displayed in the city of Buea, accusing them. And we saw one military of the Cameroon government dancing on their corpses and accusing and threatening the population to answer that they are Ambazonia fighters. The population ignorantly were answering that they are Ambazonia fighters because at this point, those bodies were not yet identified. And after the identification, many of us came to discover that one of them is a popular Southern Cameroonians from Bamenda, Ngoketunjia division. That he once be a junior parliamentarian in Cameroon, and he is a peace crusader, and he was in Buea studying law and political science in the University of Buea, and he was pulled out from his apartment alongside his friend, and they were brutally killed by the military of the Cameroon government. And this is the main reason why I keep on calling the military of the Cameroon government unprofessional. Unprofessional in many ways. And this particular man called Munja, who is a military of the Cameroon government and also double as a traditional ruler in a village in Buea. That the government of Cameroon have been using him to frustrate the life of Southern Cameroonians, especially those from the northwest region of Cameroon. Because Munja is one of those who believe that the Anglophone crisis, that there is no Southwesterner who is an Ambazonian, that all Ambazonia fighters in the southwest region of Cameroon are from the northwest region and northwesterner. And he has been every day arresting, torturing, killing Northwesterner in Buea. But Ambazonia fighters are there. He cannot do anything. But he keep on arresting any strange face, anybody who arrived Buea from the northwest region of Cameroon. Munja will accuse and arrest them, accusing them that they are Ambazonia fighters. This is the Anglophone crisis that we have been talking about. This is the Anglophone crisis that the international community remains silent, and innocent people are going every day. And the government of Cameroon is strongly behind Munja. And there are many people like this that the government of Cameroon have created, and they are empowering them in order to keep on. The government of Cameroon has succeeded to allow the Anglophone, the Southern Cameroonians to kill their own. And they are using people like Munja to kill their own brothers and sisters. And they are killing it, celebrating over the killing of their own. The government of Cameroon created a center for killers, training people to become killers in Cameroon, called DDR Center. And many people are there, killing people, doing terrible things. And the government believes through that they will end the Anglophone crisis. The only message I have is not to the government of Cameroon, because the government of Cameroon naturally is already wicked. The government of Cameroon is more than the devil, and there is nothing we can be talking about. But I have a message to those the government of Cameroon is using, Munja, and those from DDR Center. I have a message for you. The Anglophone crisis will end one day. That is sure. The Anglophone crisis will end one day. And when the Anglophone crisis will end, the security you are having now from the government of Cameroon will not be any longer. And you will be left alone to face the population. You will be left alone to face those you have killed, their relatives. You will be left alone to face those you have appointed. You have appointed their relatives that they are Ambazonia fighters. You have forcefully accused their relatives that they are Ambazonia fighters, and they were arrested. Some were killed. You will face them. The Anglophone crisis will end one day. And those at DDR Center working, and which the government of Cameroon are manipulating every day, and they are working against their own brothers and sisters, pointing them and naming them Ambazonia fighters, in which they are not. A day is coming that these people will revenge. A day is coming that you will stand face to face without any security from the government to face the population. And there will be no way for you. Even you, if you will not be, your family will pay for it. There is nothing that will go free. Anyone who is involving in this particular issue, pointing people for killing and killing people, will not go scot-free. Not just one. Our own are going every day. This guy was a peace crusader, preaching peace in the city of Buea. And seeing the government of Cameroon and Munja, they do not want peace. That is why they killed him. They want war. And that is what they want to enter the Anglophone crisis militarily. And anybody who is preaching peace is against them. And that is what they are doing. Some few days ago, I watched a videos on social media where one of those the government of Cameroon is manipulating in the DDR Center was saying that in southern Cameroon, in the southwest region of Cameroon, there is no southwesterner who is an Ambazonia fighter. That all Ambazonia fighters are from the northwest region of Cameroon. And few days later, Munja is doing it. And today, Friday, Munja arrested another northwesterner, accusing him of being an Ambazonia fighter. We don't know what he will do to him. He said he has to take him to the military. And we don't know what they are doing there with them, whether they are putting them in prison or they are killing them. We don't know. Because we just know everything since 2017, we are just hearing about arrests. We don't know about anything happening again, whether they are in prison or they have been killed. But I keep on saying, a day is coming. A day of judgment is coming. But you will not die and face under the judgment of God. It will start here on earth. And all of you participating in killing your own will face them. Disaster, calamity, face to face. Nothing goes scot-free. Do not believe that you are fighting for peace. Two people cannot be fighting. In which you know that all of them are wrong. You yourself, those of you who are at the DDR center, you were once Amazonia fighter. Why were you there? Now you return back because of what they are showing you, and they're mourning. And they're claiming that there is nothing, that the government of Cameroon is the perfect government. And then you are pointing people that they are collaborating with the Amazonia fighter. You are pointing people that they are Amazonia fighter relatives. You are pointing people that they are Amazonia fighter. And the government, indirectly, because they have a mission, is killing them and destroying them. Your own brother and your own sister, you will face them one day.
Today no be Friday. Na population don't cash in now. Yes. Don't call the card now. Yes. You come up Amanda now. Okay, you don't come now. If the criminal arrest here. No. The Amba Kuna no. Yes. If I mobilize you, cardolize it, or talk say na you be student no. That's why they talk. Boy, you come up Amanda now. Say, Papa, Emi in Banga the way the car but no for Now you drop this now. Yes. Eh? You see so now. Now we eating this. You come up Amanda now where? Now, it says you come up Amanda now 2 weeks. Eh? Sometimes they'll say much alive for attack na Bamenda people there. You command a Manfi. You command a Bamenda no. Cartier Alan. No. Una serve the year. Cartier Alan. No. Una display for year. No. We go. I'll go left for post of law and order here now. Amba, when I see now, when I come more, when I see, stand up.